Hello, beautiful people out there, and welcome to your daily focus tarot. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of June, 2022. And what you should focus on, we have the High Priestess. She is the triumvirate priestess. She has the Book of Knowledge. She has spiritual and material world knowledge. She's got both the sun and the moon. The sun being the material world and the moon being the spiritual world. So she's got this knowledge and she's able to balance it. She's able to wear the stars and still have the sun shining on her. She's got intuition. And you'll notice she's a number 2. For a clarifier, we have 19. Which makes a 1. If we put the 9 and the 1, that makes 10. And skip the 0, so that makes a 1. So for clarifier, we have white poplar, or sometimes called aspen. Now, aspen is talking about both sides of life, like the High Priestess is. It's talking about the light and the dark. You've started a new path, but this path is uncertain. It's not yet set, it's just at the beginning. You're birthing it. So don't try to fix things that are blocking your growth. Don't bring the dead back to life just because you can. Just because you have knowledge of things from the past doesn't mean that you should use that knowledge. Don't give in to stuff that's blocking you from moving forward just because it's comfortable, because you know it. Then we have the Ace of Cups, and for its clarifier, Vine, which is number 11, or 2. So that's kind of interesting. It went from 2 and 10 to 11, and the ace is, depending on how you're looking at it, a 0 or a 1. So quite interesting. Now the Ace of Cups, it's talking about compassion and a new beginning. It's talking about, the emotions, the intuition, the overflowing into the golden hand. It's up in the sky, in the clouds. You've got, whether this is a raven or it's a dove, not sure. Could be talking about peace, could be talking about memories or thoughts. And you've got this lily pad with the lotus, the clear water in between the mountains on either side. So the water is definitely flowing. And this vine, it's hard to say if it's blueberries or blackberries. But this vine is talking about bringing things into fruition through being grateful for what you already have and acknowledging what you already have and celebrating it. It's creating room for more growth and more celebration. When you acknowledge where you've already been, it helps you to get where you want to go. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which can be talking about, persevering through a challenge or a struggle, and it's a self-challenge because there's nobody else in this picture but him. So this is talking about like the true meaning of competition. You're competing against yourself, not your current self, but your past self. You're trying to better yourself. You're trying to get that growth. For clarifier, we had 2 cards come out. Number 7, the oak, and I do shuffle this deck all the time. Number 7, the oak, and number 8, the holly. So the oak, you know, everybody thinks of growth. And it's talking about releasing false beliefs about yourself and about the world. It's obviously talking about regeneration and strength in that regeneration. So you might think that you're struggling with this, but you're not. You're very strong. You're focused on this rebirth, on this new life, and moving forward with it. And number 8, the holly. You know, are you projecting your shadow self onto others? Like, don't start fights. Don't start competitions or struggles with others because you're projecting that shadow onto them. Work on yourself slow and steady. You might be in the wrong frequency. You might be having trouble understanding, like, what you think you understand might not be real. You could be pegging your hopes on the wrong thing, on the wrong person, the wrong dreams. Just be aware of that, and that could be causing you to struggle more than what you need to be struggling. That could be, the real challenge could be this projecting in dealing with these false beliefs that you might have, or in dealing with your own shadow self. That could be the real struggle. We also have the 4 of Pentacles, which is about material stability. She's more on this pentacle. This one, it's almost like her foot is half off it. So even though she's crouched down to get that stability and she's holding one, she's not quite. It'd be better if her feet were in the middle of both pentacles and she were on solid ground. For the clarifier, we have number 42. So we have a lot of 2s and a lot of 4s. A lot of 1s and 0s too. So beach is talking about gathering info, trusting in nature's abundance, and about working through time to balance yourself. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is also about abundance and stability in the material world. And like I said, with her feet being there and being unbalanced and not fully on the pentacles, this beach is telling you you need to trust. You need to work long term on balancing yourself. And this is balancing yourself in the material world, whether it's your finances, it's your physical body, it's, you know, where you live. It could be, you know, your mental health too, when we're talking about the shadow sides with the poplar, with the aspen, and with the holly. Just go slow and keep working on it. Don't set yourself back further by being too harsh on yourself. Okay? Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. If you liked this video or have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.